haven't really heard your perspective or President Biden's perspective.
I thought the Democratic Party lost its mind. That's what I thought.
The Democratic Party lost
Yes.
its mind. What
Yes.
do you mean by
What
that?
I mean by that is I thought that Joe Biden was the best candidate. I thought he was the most likely person to be elected president. I thought he'd be the best president. There was a perception about Biden on the last campaign that he couldn't win. You may not believe it, but it's true. On the day he got out of the race, he was behind Trump by 3 points. Okay, it's the first margin of error presidency that was decided to be over in history. Secondly, there was a perception that he couldn't do the job, and so, there are books written about how he couldn't do his job. No one can point to a moment in the Biden presidency when he failed to do his job as president. So, look, my view was, there had been 3 people who've run against Donald Trump. Joe Biden's the only person who ever beat him. I thought what happened in the party was, I thought it was disloyal. I thought it was an act of betrayal against the president. I thought it was undemocratic because it didn't respect the will of Democratic primary voters. And I thought it was politically stupid because I think the idea that you can create a campaign in the middle of a summer, a few weeks before a convention, and run a nominee was not a smart decision. Even though, look, I believe then, I believe now. One of the things that I think is I don't think he gets enough credit for is I thought Harris ran a really good race.
So you think that after that debate,
Yeah.
with the poll numbers of Americans on both parties concerned about President Biden's age, concerned about the idea of an 86-year-old president, you still think he would have won?
This is what I think. You go back and look at the polling at the moment, okay? And I think you'll be surprised by a few things. Biden went into that debate roughly 2 points down nationwide. The race got closer in the days after the debate. It didn't get wider.
So why did he drop out then?
He dropped out because the Democratic leadership and the biggest Democratic donors in America made a decision that he could not win.
So you think it was a mistake for him to drop out?
I don't think it was a mistake. I think it was a mistake for the party to have a circular firing squad.